This is your boy Jamal, and if this is your first time coming here and you enjoy this show, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those things because it helps me grow. If I'm saying anything that you don't like or don't agree with, comment. I'm not a hateful person. I'm here to listen to you. I only get better through you. Help a brother out, man. Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Jamal, and I am welcoming everybody who's coming for the first time. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, you stay for the entire thing. And those who are coming back, thank you for coming back. Even if you only listen for a minute or two, it matters to me because for that amount of time, I had your attention and I appreciate it. A minute of your life is valuable. You know what I'm saying? However long you take to watch this video, it's valuable and it means a lot to me. So I don't want to sit here and waste your time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much just for coming in. I appreciate it. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Recently, I found a logo. Yeah, finally. Like I've been shopping around for like the past 2 years, but I really needed to focus on my content. I needed to focus on my craft. I needed to focus on joke building, joke preps. Like I needed to focus on those. So I did that first. And now I'm at a place in a space where I actually feel like branding is very important for me because I need people to know and remember me. After I tell a joke, it's like, ha, he was really funny. What was this joke again? Now you don't even need to ask that anymore. You can be like, oh, yo, that comic, he was funny. I remember him. Matter of fact, I remember him so well that I purchased a shirt. That's right, I have shirts now. On the front, it's this logo, boom. And on the back, it says, good at everything I do, great at everything I am. Very simple, very prolific, very just, it's a statement that I think goes beyond the realms of just, hey, I'm here. You know, it's something that anybody can apply to any aspect of anybody's life, and it's just powerful words. Because yes, you can be good at your job, but you're probably great at being a mom or dad, or great at being, you know what I'm saying. And it just constantly reminds you that you're good at what you do, but you're great at who you are, and that greatness can't be taken away. It can't be mismanaged because that's who you are. And being true to yourself is one of the most valuable things that I've seen within me. Also, too, people always find ways to make this funny. Like I asked the audience, like, "Yo, what are you good at?" And, the feedbacks are like, you never know what you're gonna get. So when I ask people that question when they're in the audience before they purchase a shirt, you get some great responses, man. I love it. And if you are in the market or you want to just help me in my journey, I'm not gonna lie, the money from the t-shirts helps me with gas, like to and from events, like throughout the week if I'm going back and forth to, different mics to test out my material. So, it's a way to ask for help, but also a way for you to remember, what I'm saying, like you were supportive in my journey. And every month I'm changing the colorway. So this month, like I said, we're heading into breast cancer awareness month. And I wanted to do something just to symbolize that and let people know and to like, these are the colors. So I wanted it to be like, all right, this goes with this, and it makes sense, So yeah, breast cancer awareness month. I also have some Halloween ones that are coming up. Orange with the glow in the dark. So yeah, if you see me this month, this year, these will be the colors that you get from me. And they're good shirts. They're good quality. As you see, I stretched it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. I took my time. I put money into this, y'all. Like I didn't want to give y'all no bull, but yeah, it's good, man. The guy took the time, and I can post him if you in the market for some shirts. I can post them and get you some good stuff, good stuff, because that's what it's all about, right? Like I can be a commercial for you because I'm out in the public eye, and if people want to be like, oh man, who made this? Who made this? Especially if you're local or in the 75, look, I'll send you right to my guy. You know what I mean? It ain't COVID, man. It ain't COVID. It actually feels good that you can actually cough again in public without everybody. Oh my God, mask up. I'm really appreciative to just let myself cough. Um, yeah. So as far as my journey and everything goes, It's been a fun one. It's been fun. It's been interesting. It's been wins, it's been losses, but this is the first, October will be the first month that I am booked every weekend of the month. Amazing feeling. Um, yeah, it's an amazing feeling. So, I can't wait. I'm excited. Uh, Recently I went up to Pennsylvania and I made some real fans, like people who didn't know me from a can of paint, people who didn't know me, and they enjoyed my content. I actually got booked for a show because one of the guys that was there, he's a booker in DC. So I got booked for a show in DC, which I'm excited about. Well, Alexandria, same thing, but I'm excited about it, and it's just been good to know that that my sense of humor, my writing ability, my chemistry, my character, my just allows people to feel comfortable enough to come in. And that's important because my first 2 years I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really the work that I'm putting in is starting to show what's what. Um I'll also be posting clips from that show at the end of this video. So if you want to see what that was like, it was a really fun show, man. Really entertaining. Met a lot of great people. Got to hear a lot of interesting stories. Actually, was so funny that I got some free food. There was a food truck there that had smoked turkey. Smoked turkey. They had beef, turkey, and pork. And I'm telling you, that turkey sandwich was so good. Like you could literally taste the smoke. I've never had turkey that tasted like that. It was amazing. I don't know if they brined it or what, but it was amazing. And I told them, I got their cars, I followed them. I told them, like, if you in Pennsylvania, I'm a screenshot their Facebook. This is the place to go. Like, if you in, I think it's like South Pennsylvania. I don't even remember the city that we were in. I went up there to do a guest spot, and yeah, that was the first place that I ever went and took merch with me, and it was great. I sold all my T-shirts. It was great, man. It was really good. And sometimes, like, this sparked a question with me. Sometimes you get more love from the places that you visit more than the places that you're at. Like me, for instance, being here in the 7-5, I don't really get the love from the locals like that. Like in Virginia, and this is why so few people I think come out of Virginia. And I could be wrong, this is just my opinion, but Virginia, you gotta earn that love. You gotta, you fighting tooth and nail to even get an applause. Virginia is probably the hardest place to get anything. Like you had to be for real level of greatness to make it out of Virginia as a musician. You know what I'm saying? You see what the Clips have done with a 20-year run, 20 plus year run. You know what I'm saying? Like AI had to be god dang on Jordan level of influential in order to get Mike Vick had to be the new thing. Like he had to be, dual threat quarterback, like the one. You know what I'm saying? That's how big you have to be to make it out. Chris Brown. You've got to be Chris Brown level to make it out of Virginia. You know, you've got to be that. You can't be. It's no mediocre allotted. That's what it takes in order for you to make it in Virginia. And a lot of people, we get mad about it, but when you mention greatness, like Sweet Pea Whitaker, a boxer that barely got touched, Sweet Pea Whitaker, in his prime. Come on now, like you've got to be that level of greatness in order for this, especially in the 7-5. If 7-5 going back you, you got to be that level. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown came from Tappahannock, which isn't that far from here. You know what I'm saying? But 7-5 do demand greatness. So I'm working towards it. I'm doing my best, doing my part. And I know that isn't going to be easy, but sometimes you will get love a lot easier in other places. Went down to North Carolina, same thing, like a lot of love, man. We went to Delaware. Went to Delaware, whew, a lot of love. And to come back to Virginia and be like, You ain't there yet. You ain't Bernie Mac funny. You ain't Kevin Hart funny. You ain't Chris Tucker funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you've gotta you really have to be great. Like me, I always say this. Look, I have the casino. I tell people I have this casino. Oh, word? Oh, okay. Are you funny? Like I don't think the casino is gonna hire me if I'm not funny. But that's just the level that Virginia demands from you. And like in my early stages, even now, like I don't know if I appreciate it as much as I will in my future. So yeah, look, you gotta be great. If you gonna say you a Virginia anything, greatness is what's needed. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Jay Farrell was on Saturday Night Live. Like that's how great you have to be able to go and take it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Staying local ain't gonna get you nothing. You gotta be Jay Farrell level of funny. Dude was on Saturday Night Live. Come on, man. I got work to do. You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at it. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, oh man, Virginia don't support you. Make them. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta make people like you. You gotta make people support you. If you ain't doing that, then you ain't doing your part. That's how I look at it. And there's people gonna take it how they want to take it. I'm gonna be real. Make them like you. I'm gonna make you like me. You know. But I noticed a lot. Another thing too. This is just my because I'm in entertainment and I'm a comedian and I'm on the lower tier levels of comedy, where I'm growing to be something bigger. But I feel like a lot of the comics that I run into have some lazy tendencies. What do I mean by that is a lot of the comics that are like we're just starting off, we're open micers at best. This including myself. I include myself in that because I'm only as good as, you know what I'm saying, the crowd that follows me. So like at the open micer level, because I'm gonna put it in tiers. At the open micer level, comics will get booked on a showcase and don't even want to hand out flyers, don't want to help set up, don't want to like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do anything. And I'm like, dude, this is how you build a fan base. Me, this is how I build a fan base. I had a restaurant, George's Restaurant in Hampton, and if you ever check it out, man, you're like, I'm not gonna say for sure, but it looks like comedy may be coming back there on Saturday nights. But I was at George's. I went there, and we would have to go hands on everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? That built that connection of people feeling like, okay, cool, I'm important enough for the people that are going to perform tonight to acknowledge my presence. And I do that even now. Like it was conditioning me to do that because of how important it is at this stage of your life. Open micro stage, yes. You got to kiss the baby. And a lot of people won't kiss the baby. I'm like, dude, you've got to kiss the baby. You've got to make sure that you are submissive. You're a servant. When you get on that stage, if you want their attention, earn their attention while you're off stage. I preach this all the time. Nobody listens to me because I don't know anything about comedy. And people always say, oh, you don't know the comedy scene. You don't know comedy because you've only been doing it 2 years. Well, in my 2 years, look what I was able to do. And that's not being arrogant. That's just showing the value of the work that I put in. And I hate that people, especially comics, like I don't, to be honest with you, I don't care about a lot of comic opinions if they're not willing to sacrifice the same way that I am. If you're not willing to work hard to win people over, because that's what we're doing. You can have 1 million followers, but how many people really follow you? How many people are willing to go and say, hey, look, this guy Jamal, he's doing X, Y, and Z. I'm going to come and support him. How many people? You know? Things you got to ask yourself. How many people are willing to do that? So, yeah, I know that I at least have four. I have at least four. And from that, I'll grow it to 10. And after the 10, I'll try to get to 15. but it comes from one person at a time. I've shaken over 1,200 people's hands and only had 4 people that truly support everything through and through. That's what it takes. I'm not at that level yet. Now, mind you, there was a point where my engagement with the people was here and my comedy skill was here, you know. But I've worked on it. So now my engagement with people has come up a little bit, but so has my skill. So now it's easier to get those people to be like, oh yeah, you funny. You got stage presence. They're looking at all these things that I've been working on while I've been kissing the baby. So like to you know what I mean? So these people that were here that just like the fact that I would take the time to do it are still, hey, look, if you funny, I'll follow you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you really funny. I ain't seen the same show yet. You start to really see like these are things that are opening up, opening up, opening up. So like if I get the engagement up here, the comedy is here, like we almost aligned. And once it starts aligning, when the comedy is here and engagement doesn't have to be as much and it can start to plummet and I can still get the comedy because the engagement of the people that are already there, the core engagement's already happened. But me personally, I don't foresee that now. Maybe if I get to like the levels of the celebrities or whatever, I can see that. But for right now, dude, the people give me most of the material. They be like, yo, y'all remember the people from Georgia? It was like, yo, you remember that stupid joke you said? I'm like, oh, okay. You want to go here? He's like, yo, but I'm glad you outgrew that. That shit was dumb. And then you know what I'm saying? Like, but they feel comfortable enough because the engagement has been so heavy. Like I've engaged with them. I'll send them messages like, hey, I'm in your city. What's up, man? Come to see this show. They will. You know what I'm saying? They still would. I've had people come from where I started at George's to come to the casino, which is an amazing feeling. Like a lot of people don't really get that early on. And I'm glad that I was able to, man. And I'm gonna continue to engage and grow. So yeah. No, this is where it is. But yeah, man. Look, I'm just happy to be able to get back in front of you guys, man, and let y'all know what's going on because I've been MIA and I said I was gonna do better, but I lied. A lot has been going on in my personal life. Still trying to figure out how to get to the masses of you guys. And this is one form, of course, getting active, like, putting boots to the ground. That's another way. So, yeah, man. Just wanted to let y'all know and share it with everybody. But look, y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe out there, man. And if y'all want to continue, if y'all want to support, head over to my Instagram. Shoot me a message. I can ship stuff out to you if you like the shirts. Like I said, I got some larges, extra larges. The 2X's are gone already. And I should have another color soon. So next time you see me. But anyways, in the meantime, y'all drop a like, man. Comment. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Come over to the dark side, man. We here. We here.